All right, we're live. We're large and in charge and running a 3-minute ad over on Twitch. And in the meantime, I'm gonna munch on some supper. Klondike, what's your honest opinion on how Terraria has been? Give it to me straight. No bull honky. You're my mod. You're trustworthy. I need your opinion straight up. Damn, I think Klondike's dead. I think it's been decent, not the worst stream. Game itself may not be good for streaming, at least not for someone who relies on variety. Good point. Good points. That's kind of what I was thinking. It seems like it's a more fun game to play than it is to watch. I think there is some inherently good value and content in watching someone who doesn't know how to play the game play a hard mod for the first time. But I think for a game like Terraria, it might be a bit too much. I don't know. I'm thinking of switching things up, but I want to gauge people's opinions. Because this is what was voted for, you know. I don't want... If I chose this game myself, and it was just kind of meh all around, and I chose it, I just switch. But since this is what was voted for, I'm just trying to get perspectives from people, because I don't think it'd be fair to be like, you guys voted on this, but I'm just going to make the choice to switch it up because screw you, you know? Okay, let me just grab my YouTube link for the proper video. So I'm not linking to the wrong thing. And then we'll get started. Dude, it has been playing my frickin' I'm just losing it. I'm tweaking. We're good. We're all good. We're all good. All right. Sent that out in the Discord. It's published, so if anybody is in the Discord and not here, they'll see that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me grab my chats, make sure they're up on screen. Silas, welcome in. Hey, I just fed my sister's kittens. Nice. How many do you guys have? Geometry Dash for the first time, only Bloodbath. Come hang. Would be goated, lol. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not a Geometry Dash vet. Probot, welcome in. I'm not a Geometry Dash vet, but I've definitely played the game before. Definitely put in the hours on that game. We have 2 kittens. Nice. What are their names? Bloodbath is a very hard level, by the way. Oh, Bloodbath is the name of the level. I thought you were saying it was going to be a bloodbath. Okay, that's kind of funny. Right, right. You told me the kittens' names are Smoke and Stack. That's right. I remember that. We have 6 cats in total. Holy moly. I mean, valid though. Valid. Okay, let's load up the mod loader here. Sorry, I'm just munching my supper a little bit, so you'll just have to bear with me here. Okay, you can see everything. Perfect. Let's turn off the Nintendo music and get back to the gaming. Update on Linux stuff. Most mod command that opens up all the necessary tabs for stream. It's real. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. No, too. Welcome in. Welcome in. If I don't chat as much, it's because I'm playing a game right now. You're all good, Silas. What game are you playing, if I may? But anyways, welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing fantastic on this fine Monday. How was everybody's weekend? Hope it went well for you all. So on the last stream, we were trying to beat the Queen Bee, and it didn't really go that well. So I'm going to give it a couple more attempts. I'm going to take off Bean Aids. They weren't really doing too much for me in the fight. And I'm probably going to farm up some gel, actually. There's the... Oh, no. Crown. Let's take off equipment. Let's just do all. There's the slime crown. So I'll probably do that to get some more gel for my shade thrower, because I feel like that probably has my best DPS. And then I'm also going to expand the boss arena, because I was thinking about it today, and I was like, you know what? I bet one thing I'm really struggling with is when the Queen Bee isn't attacking me, it moves too far to the left and to the right for me to be able to hit it, and it moves into the terrain. So I can't actually hit her. And so she has these stints of essentially immortality where I can't attack her at all, but she can still attack me. So it's kind of annoying. And I think that's why when we like accidentally summoned her and like brought her up here, even though she was enraged and attacking faster and dealing more damage and stuff, we were able to survive for quite a long time because we had the space to play around. Whereas if I jump to my jungle battle here, 3 tombstones, yeah, I'm getting wrecked. So I'll clear out a lot more of this space, maybe put another layer of platforms, or move this middle layer up a little bit, and then we'll have a better boss arena that we can roll with. You're playing Silk Song now too? Dang. I'm playing Ink Game on Roblox. My weekend was okay. Nice. Koenig's House Silk Song. I got a mallet from an abandoned house over the weekend. In Silk Song or in real life? Oh, good from what you've played. Okay. Is Twitch working? I just want to make sure Twitch is working. Okay, it is working. I had glanced over, and I saw that it said stream's over, good night, and I got a little bit worried, because I was like, well, stream's not over. Why are you blue? Okay, let's get started with some Slime Crown runs. We can buy the ammo for the bows and the bow and what's it called? I should probably let him live a bit longer than just like killing him like we usually have been doing for these runs. Oh damn, he sniped my ass. Because the longer he lives, the more slimes he spawns, right? Jonathan, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're well. Sorry, I'm just focusing up for a quick moment to fight the king slime. We're just farming him for some gel so we can use our shade thrower a little bit better. I keep thinking my slime companion is a hostile slime, so maybe I should take him off for this fight. If we're going to be farming it a couple times. Sad Gaming, welcome in, welcome in. What game? This is Terraria. This is Terraria, so it's a 2D survival game. It gets very compared to Minecraft. It's not really like Minecraft, but it does share some similarities that you'll probably see. But already we're using like guns and stuff. But like you can craft and build and stuff. It is pretty essential to the game itself, so it's pretty fun. There's an Act 3 to Silk Song. Ooh. It's Marble Monday, don't forget it. I won't forget it. You guys probably have to remind me to ping the Discord members who are John Marbleheads, though. To remind them to, like... to remind me so that I can ping them to show up. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I hope they're doing well today. I had a pretty good Monday, I'm not gonna lie. Work was pretty okay. Nothing real wrong with it. But for those who are regulars, and I guess even the newcomers, if you could, please, I'm just wanting to get some feedback on Terraria as a game for on stream. If you don't mind giving me your honest opinion on what your thoughts are on this game, I would love that. Because I'm trying to figure out if we're going to keep going with it, or if we're going to... put Terraria on pause, much like many other games that we've done before, but with a purpose to come back to it when we can stream more often and put more time into the game, and it's not just boring to watch, you know? I want it to be enjoyable from a spectator perspective is the main thing. But I also have to think about myself too, and how I do with, like how my, what my audience... retention rate, I guess, is. I don't know what you would call it. I'm a regular. I'm not a regular person. Yeah, no, just give me your opinions. Contact, you already gave me mine, though, so you don't have to give me yours if you don't want to. Again, there's really no point. We'll sell the stinger. We don't need that. We'll open these treasure bags, but we don't really need any of these. We'll just sell them. It's just good money to get. Can I shift click? No. Okay. Mercer, the traveling merchant, has arrived. There he is. Let's go talk to him. Slime liquors are not sour. What the hell is a slime liquor? Okay, what's he got? I think they mostly just do vanity items, hey? Bricklayer. Okay. Team blocks. Tiger skin, fancy dishes, and duality. It's like a painting. That's kind of a cool one. You know what? I'll buy that. Sure. Let's see what it looks like up in the house here. Okay, that's a pretty cool one. Who should we give duality to? Leonardo. Let's give him a couple paintings. Let's spruce up his room, hey? What do we say? Boom. It's a sour liquid candy? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, what are those? You'll have to pardon me just munching a bit. This is my last piece, though, so I won't be eating anymore. Are you asking me what food? Chicken and mashed potatoes. Okay, we're already back to 1,000 gel, but I'm just gonna fight the king slime one more time. Just to really... Grilled? Not really. It's just cooked in a pan, I guess. Grilled chicken's good on sandwich. Grilled chicken's just better. Grilled chicken is better than fried chicken in like every regard, in my opinion. Because you're actually eating the chicken when you're biting into it. Pinky! No! Pinky hit me. Holy moly. Took a moment there. This shotgun is really nice. The Aqua Shard shotgun. I'm glad I farmed for that. You could say it was cooked on some sort of frying pan, perhaps. So around here, they will kill you. What? Frying pan? Oh, fried chicken. You're talking about the fried chicken. I was so confused. I was like, what's wrong with fried chicken? Or sorry, frying pan. I see now. In Japan, dude, the chicken there is so freaking good, dude. It's unreal. Yeah, we don't care about that, right? Whatever. It's more to buy it back now. Sure. Ooh, meh. We're not gonna waste an equip slot on that, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, let's move out. Bumba. Deposit you. And let's turn all our bombs into sticky bombs. They make clearing out areas a little bit easier. I know we just freaking farmed up all that gel, but I'm okay to have 1,000 gel to fight Queen Bee. I'm close enough to Texas, they'll kick you out if you dare such a thing. I say such a thing. I tested. People down here love their fried chicken and sweet tea. It's supporting my stereotype theory. Dude, I like sweet tea. Fried chicken's not bad. It's just grilled chicken's better. But green or sweet tea in Canada, it's called iced tea. I love sweet tea, iced tea, whatever you want to call it. But first time I ever went down to the States, I ordered iced tea. And yeah, I did it was the classic what you would expect, where you order iced tea thinking it's sweet tea. Well, you order iced tea thinking it's iced tea, but you should have said sweet tea, but you don't know. And now you're drinking tea with a tea bag that's just iced, and it's nasty. Canoli, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope it went well for you. Oh. Oops. What is hitting me? Oh, a jungle bat, dude. I despise jungle bats with a passion. You have no idea. Buzzer, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Hope things went well on the weekends. You know, it's always good to just have a productive weekend. I had a pretty decent one. I'm not going to lie. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big movie head, and so I went and saw the new movie Weapons because it's been raved about for weeks all over online and stuff. And honest opinion, mid-ass movie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. Mid-ass movie. Let me read chat in a moment when I'm in a bit of a safer position. I do apologize. But we are, if you're just joining us now, we are terraforming this area, widening it out for the Queen Bee fight. Because a problem I was running into was she gets too far into these right and left-hand areas of the actual arena. And we end up not being able to actually attack her. And so, you know, as you might assume, what was that? That does cause some problems. Let me see what this says. Oh, how many hours I've watched you. Paid me quite well. Okay, Buzzer. Welcome in, everybody. I just have a big head. I had a breakup recently. I'm falling apart, but your streams always make me feel better. I'm glad to help, Canoli. I'm sorry to hear, though. That is sad. Breakups do suck. Is this your first one, or or have you been in multiple relationships? Because by the time I was in like grade 12, I had only dated like one person. So some people I know though, like some people in the younger grades get like a new relationship every couple months type deal. That one was crazy to me though. My parents found my obsession with knives. They're buying me a switchblade and a butterfly knife. Hey, W parents supporting the hobbies. That's sweet. Just let me know I'm still alive. Sounds good, Silas. Fred, do you have any dating advice for the chat? Good question. Never dated anyone. Feels like everyone around me has dated so much. Good question. Butterfly knife. Do you not know what a butterfly knife is? Butterfly knives are dope. You should look those up. Real quick before we get on to the dating advice. I knew some kids in school, and they used to build Lego butterfly knives, and those worked well as like a nice like practice butterfly knife. And those were always really sick to see because then you just had like this group of kids who just like come out of nowhere with these Lego butterfly knives, and they were just whipping these things out like nobody's business. It was crazy. It was super cool. At grade 10, I had more girlfriends than Pan. This is my second one. Fair. A few, but each time hurts like hell because I go. No, that's fair. I don't think you should ever like. It sucks. Getting broken up with sucks because like, especially if you're a person like you're saying cannoli or like me for example. Like I always, you know, what's the word I'm trying to think of here? I guess I should say I like. Get it? I fall hard. I don't know what to really say, but like, you should never feel ashamed for like loving and caring. That's the big thing. But dating advice. Biggest thing. Everybody always says this, so you can call me a shame or a sham or a hack or whatever you want to call me. But the biggest thing is just be yourself. You can't date somebody if you're not you because they'll find out. You can only keep up a facade for like I think what experts say is like 3 months. 3 months is the maximum you can like pretend to be someone that you're not. And that goes for like anybody that you're partners with. If by 3 months they are still who they are, then you have a pretty good idea that that is who they are, and you don't have to really worry about them being fakers or pretenders or anything of the sorts. Panda's heavy confirmed. I fall very hard. Okay, whatever. I am technically heavy. But, yeah, biggest thing, just be yourself. Just live your life. And, like, don't force anything. If you're trying to be in a relationship, then, like, try. But, you should always be clear on like where you're at with the person you're trying to be in a relationship with, because there have been times where like one party doesn't care to be in a relationship and the other does, and then that just leads to problems as well. So always be clear on what you're looking for in a relationship, you know. And biggest thing, work on yourself. Love yourself. Work on yourself. Nobody's gonna love you if you don't love yourself and if you don't care for yourself. So just make sure you know. Biggest thing, obviously, basic hygiene. Brush your teeth. Take showers. Don't let it crust, dog. That shit's nasty. Okay, perfect. We're expanding quite a bit here. So this is looking good. Get that smart place on. Get some torch, lighten up the place. I'll read what you guys are saying in uno momento. Just give me just a moment. I do apologize. Pan bottom or top? What the fuck are you on about? I'm not talking to you anymore. Dude, everybody. Look at them fucking coming out the woodworks for me. I'm probably going to go back and spawn my little Luxor guy just to get some extra DPS. Because I'm not the best at, like, the weapon switching techniques that the good players can utilize. Where you're, like, constantly swapping between, like, different bows and stuff to allow for, like, peak reload time and shit like that. What else should I do here? I should probably extend this bridge, this platform a bit, just so I have more mobility, and I'm gonna make one below it. Because I was finding if I fall too far, like down there, dude, I can just bait everybody. Oh my god. If I fall too far, it kind of is a bit of a problem. So I need to make an area down here. This is a perfect starting off point. Get out of here. In what universe is Fry a top? Okay, dog. Guys, we're talking about Terraria and dating advice. We do not need to be talking about if I'm a top or a bottom, okay? In what universe do we need to be talking about that? But, now that we have a couple more people here, I'm going to ask the question that I've been kind of asking since the start of the stream. What is everybody's current opinion on Terraria as the main game that we are playing on Mondays and Fridays? What do people think? Are we liking it? Are we hating it? What's the verdict? Because you guys know I always try and make it an enjoyable experience for the viewers. I always try and play a game that you guys are liking. And if it was a game that I chose myself, I probably would have swapped it up by now. But this was voted upon by chat, so I feel pretty wrong in just switching the game because I feel like it. So I want to get everybody's opinions. But my main reason for thinking this way is last week it did pretty poor in performance. But I think a main contributing factor to poor streaming performance was because Silksong came out. I think everybody just had a hard time streaming that week because Silksong dropped. So I'm not saying Terraria is making my shit tank, but I do think it's going to be an incredibly long series with the pace that we're playing it at. So I'm thinking about swapping it up for now, and much like we've been saying and doing, coming back to this once we're a bit bigger. Because it's just one of those things where it's like, it feels like I don't have the time to properly put towards the game. Oh my god, look at all these bats. What the fuck? So that's a big thing. But I know everybody has shown some interest in the game. Not you know, you need to play Terraria or we're going to die type deal. But at least, you know, voting for it. So I just want to see where everybody's kind of at. Better than Horse Game, worse than Repo. Arguable. It's amazing. Silksong mentioned. Okay. Because, yeah, that's where my current, like, way of thinking is at. I don't want to just switch it up and be like, screw you guys. But I do think switching it up is a good idea. I guess they are different. Oh, they're headstones, that's why. Let me go sell these, because I think they sell for a little chunk of change. Nope, no value. Well, whatever. Have them, brother. Okay, so now that we've terraformed the area and got some goodies and whatnot going on, I think we're going to take on Queen Bee again. I've got an archery potion. I'm going to drink a consumable, grapefruit, perhaps. Any other potions? I don't think... I could make an iron skin potion, I believe. Let's see what kind of potions we can make. I could make an iron skin potion, and it would not be too costly. Not at all. That one's not bad. So I'll make that, and we'll take that with us. But I don't think any other potions would really help. Especially, like, thorns would be nice, but, like, half the time I'm being hit is by those little bees that I can just rip apart in a moment, so... I don't think I have any other potions that'll really help us. So, let's grab our summon weapon, our inept Wolfram controller to get our little guy out. We've got a nice little loadout. So yeah, let me just see what you guys are saying. What would we play instead? Okay, I have a pretty good idea. Bro, Greymore's kicking my ass. I hate that area. Is that Silksong? Please, no spoilers. There's so many games. True. I mean, we can play Repo again. What? Who said that? Is there anything actually worth going there? I have an OP hiding spot and hide and seek in Ink Game. What's Ink Game? Like, you mentioned it, but what exactly is it? So, here's my idea. Here's what I was thinking. Because a huge amount of you are newer, as in, what am I drinking? It's just Coca-Cola. But because I have such a large amount of you, Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, just normal. I want to try Diet Dr. Pepper, though, because I have a lot of people raving. I've been seeing a lot of people raving about Diet Dr. Pepper and how amazing it is, so I'm curious to try it. I want a lot of games, but that is the problem. We won't be able to get through all the games. And I have a game that I've been wanting to play for a while, so I think it'd be a good time, as good a time as any, to break it out now, because this is about the same time we played it last year. But I think now would be a really good time to bust out the hardcore Heart Gold Fry and Lock. I think that would be a good time. Hat end time. My controller's still broken. I could play on keyboard and mouse, but to be fair, to be honest, I would love to play Heart Gold Nuzlocke. I've been on my Nuzlocke kick again, and I think it would do well for me. How about Henry Stickmin? No. But that is where my head is at. That's what I'm thinking. So I was going to kind of test the waters today with the idea, see what you guys think, and then potentially, pardon me, take it to the Discord. Like, if you guys are down for that, I'll throw a poll up in the Discord to see. The problem is I find some people who are in the Discord, and I'm not trying to hate or shit on anybody, but the problem that I'm finding is that some people who are in the Discord, I find are voting, but they're not watching. Like, they just are friends who are in the Discord, which is fine. But that skews the poll in different ways that would actually affect the people watching. So I'm not too sure if I want to fully pull it or just kind of like, surprise, we're doing this. If you weren't here for Monday's stream, then you miss the announcement, and that's it, you know? Still want Insomniac Spider-Man trilogy? Oh, we'll definitely do those. I love those games, so I'm super down to play those. When you say trilogy, you're saying Miles Morales as well, then, hey? Let me, I'm just gonna farm up, this little island, too. And then we do have to kind of make some quick work getting onto spawning Queen Bee, because the longer we take, the more little mobs spawn, pardon me. See, like, it's already starting. Oh my god. Oh my god. But Spider-Man 2 fried my Steam Deck. That's fair. The one thing I don't like about most of the modern Sony games, and it's not so much a complaint with, like, the games itself, because I doubt they all do this via their own decision, but it's the fact that half of them are just movies. They're just playable movies. If I want a playable movie, I'll play, like, Until Dawn or something like that, but I don't want my God of War game to be a playable movie, you know? Have we ever played just a story game? Like there's no real gameplay? Is that what you're saying? Also, I'm gonna lock in here. Oh my god, that was a crazy lock-in. Putting some good damage in there. Oh, I didn't take damage there, though. We kept the adrenaline. Very nice. I need to stay a bit more central so I can actually attack Queen Bee when she is circling around me. Very nice, very nice. That's okay. We take a little bit of damage to have a bit of a trade-off. I'm going to go a bit high here, get the shade thrower working in, putting in some hours at the shade thrower factory. We've got rage. We did just lose adrenaline, unfortunately. Got some good damage in there. That's unfortunate. Bad pathing on my part. Have to look at my keyboard because I'm getting old. Oh, I saw those bees coming too. I need my gale force. Good fire rate. Good spread, too. It covers a lot of angles, a lot of options. We're going to have adrenaline and rage coming up in just a moment here, so long as we don't get hit. Oh my god. Oh, that was bad. So we're doing this to try and get the bee's knees and another drop that increases damage of bees spawned and also makes it spawn bigger bees. We did get one of the drops already, so the grind isn't as horrendous, which is very nice to see. Keeping an eye on my rage meter. Oh, come on. Drinking a potion. Ooh, it's a bit close there on the dodges. Was more focused on dodging there than I was the actual shots hitting and connecting there. Oh boy. Got some really, really impressive damage there. I think I'm going to swap to the shade thrower for this final push here because she's spawning a lot of mobs. Super low, come on. Yes, let's go. Okay, that's our second victory. Sorry for not reading the chat. She has just kicked my ass like 4 or 5 times, I think, now at this point. Very nice to see. Let's open our treasure bag here in the jungle if we can stop getting freaking harassed. Okay, so we're hoping for the queen's, the bee's knees bow and a different add-on. I forget what it's called. Or a different equipment. Let's see. We did get the bee's knees. Did we get the other one? It doesn't look like it. We got the hive pack is what it was called. So we got the hive pack last time. So we have 2 hive packs now. We're still looking for the other one. I'm going to get the frick out of here. So we're back safe and sound. Okay. Let me see what I missed. Maybe a little gameplay, but mostly story, like Henry Stickmin. I don't think we've ever played a mostly story game. Everything's had a bit of a gameplay element as the main focus, and the story's been, like, additional, you know? Like, Pokemon's a pretty story-heavy game, but you're not playing it for the story. You're playing it for the catch and collect aspect of the game and the evolved stuff, so... So that gives us a nice little bee. So that's actually pretty cute. I like that one. I might keep that one. But yes. Okay, so we got a stinger. We got an ancient cobalt helmet. We don't really care for that. We got vines, ancient bone dust, bottled honey, which is nice. That'll go into the storage. The bee gun we don't care about. Hardened honeycomb. We don't really care about honeycomb itself. We don't care about. Let me pull up Calamity to see. Because, yeah, we're supposed to get the Stinger necklace, which is... Oh, actually, we did get the item. We got the honeycomb. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we have everything. We don't need to run Queen Bee anymore. So that's very nice. Bee's Knees, the Hive Pack, Honeycomb. We already got the Shark Tooth necklace because we did do recently a Blood Moon, and we got an Arcane Shark Tooth necklace, which is pretty nice. I don't think we already previously owned one. Yeah, no Shark Tooth necklace previously owned. So I'm going to throw these in here, and I'm going to craft up the Stinger... game, I don't think you're properly understanding what I'm trying to craft here. The Stinger necklace. What do we need for you? Oh, Tinkerer's Workshop. That's what it is. Okay. My apologies. Shark. Take you. Boom. We're going to just teleport, and we're going to get it done and equip it right now. I love honeybees. So fuzzy. Bees are so goated. I'm not going to lie. If you don't like bees, there's probably something wrong with you. Perfect. So this increases our armor pen by 5 like the Shark Tooth necklace does. And releases bees and douses the user in honey when damaged. And I believe the honey effect slowly heals us over time. And we got quick. So that is perfect to see. I do like the cloaked hive pack as well. I think I'm going to replace Luxor's gift with that because the movement from the other stuff is just kind of a bit important. Yeah. So we'll take out Luxor's gift for the cloaked hive pack. And now we got the bee's knees. Wooden arrows turn into a column of bees. So let's see what that kind of looks like. Right, we have to use wood arrows is the problem. And that's fine. We'll just go get a bunch. We just have to buy a bunch of wood arrows is the thing. Where's the old man? Old man Confucius. But yeah, I love honeybees. They are so cute and like they do nothing but good for the environment. So like why don't you want them around, you know? I'm just gonna sell all these stuff that we don't need. Hive wand, don't need, you know. Bee pants, don't need. If I really, really wanted all the equipments, I can just go back and farm the bosses once I'm stronger, and it doesn't take me 10 minutes, you know? Bee wax. I'll keep that. I think we will keep that. The bee gun. Don't need that. Hardened honeycomb. We don't really need that. Yeah, no. Queen bee relic. Don't need that. This is a pretty good keep. I'm going to keep the bee nades because they do range damage. And they explode into a swarm of bees. And with my other stuff, like this, increases the strength of friendly bees. That'll make my bee nades even better overall. So we've got a pretty decent loadout. Now, we've got a couple options. We can look at what bosses are next to do, because we just beat Queen Bee. Oh, whoops. So we just beat Queen Bee. So I can take her off as like an asterisk, just to see. So our next boss would be Skeletron. So we can either go build an arena and fight Skeletron right now, or we can kind of work on getting batteries for our taser. So that is an idea that we can do. So I've got to kind of figure out what I want to do next, but I'm just going to put some stuff into storage. And we'll probably have to build some new storage pretty darn soon here, unfortunately. I ate a whole zucchini. Take that as you want. Valid. How was your weekend, Mystic? How's it going? I saw you were streaming some Uma Musume. I popped in for a moment. I couldn't stay long, but I did lurk to help with the analytics, so I hope that's appreciated. Hope that went well. Oof, pardon me. I will keep my bee-nades on me, actually. Sorry. I don't need to keep that in a main slot, so we'll put that down there. We'll put the bee's knees, or the bee-nades up there. Horse game, ew. Listen, it's cool, it's fun. What's the fire speed of this? Oh my god. But you can't hold down to fire? Is it that slow of a speed that you can't hold it down to fire? I can shoot the shell shooter, and it's got snail speed, and I can hold it down. I wonder why it forces me to shoot with it, or like click every time I want to shoot. Crafting. Let's put the bee's knees here to see what we can make, because I do want to see if there's any type of bow that we can make that's a bit better with what we have already. Shell shooter, toxa bow. I think we could make this. Actually, I don't think we can get corroded fossils yet. What about Gale Force? Oh, Gale Force isn't a material. Okay, so we can't use Gale Force for anything. We can use the Aqua Shard shotgun to make Starfleet, but we can't get that one yet. I do know that. I have looked into that. Bee nades. Oh my god, plague nades. Angry swarm plague bees. What the hell? That's kind of cool. Take a break from streaming because my USB bus broke. USB bus? What's that? Winter ads? Yeah, exactly what Conduct said. Around 19 minutes left. Okay. So yeah, let's we've got to get batteries for tasers. Now, somebody told me like how to do it, but I don't really know how to do it. Or like a charging station. Bro, I have to get from Wormways to Sinners Road, no hit. Good luck. Good luck. Just clear it out like you do in frickin' regular Hollow Knight. Y'all remember the flower quest? There's multiple. That's hilarious. I should get new musket shots. So I gotta make sure that I'm using the right ammo, because I didn't realize that these... I transformed all my ammo into meteor shots and jester arrows to do more damage, but these only get... like, if they convert the shot, they're only converting the base thing. Like, wooden arrows and musket balls. They don't convert the upgraded ammo for more damage. The stream's very chill. Maybe too chill. Quick Fry says something racist. I don't like when they do that. You can fill in the blanks. You can figure out who they are. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, I think that's going to be like our most powerful bow. Kind of depends. Shade Thrower does really good damage. And it's fast. Very slow speed. Dude, this shit's so fast. Okay. So, let me look up charging station. I think, right? Charging station. I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. So, charging stations, furniture item used to charge certain weapons. Dradion power cells is few to ground weapons charge. Charge an item, right click the station, put the arsenal. So, I need to figure out how to get a charging station. Oh, yeah, can only shoot. My bad. There you go. I should change that from the Reaper Leviathan Scream. Imagine not subbing. Mystic, you're not subbed. Rarity Dark Orange. So how do we get this? Oh, it can be found inside Arsenal Labs. So those are those big structures. Okay, so let's go take a look at some of these labs to see if we can find any of these charging stations and possibly harvest them for, whatchamacallit? For charging our taser. So there's one up in the sky. I think we only have the one in the sky and in the two below. We have one underneath the desert discovered here and one over here as well, kind of beneath this plague that we'll have to mine our way down to because we used a teleportation potion to get there. Okay, yeah, it's like right above us. Can we get a pan scream for it? I think that we should make it something that I'm saying, so it's, you know, more in line with my stream, right? Like, kind of customize it. I think probably best would be to use the voice clip, at least for now, to use the voice clip of me being like, how many bananas in my ass? But I think we have that set for something. I'll have to double check. I have before. True, though. True, Mystic. Drink some damn water. I had a sip, okay, buddy? Calm down. Bro, what is going on with my phone? I'm not too sure. Best voice clip ever? I don't think it's the best voice clip ever, but it's a pretty darn good one. It's pretty hard to beat. Okay, these look like charging stations right here, right? Yeah! Okay, cool. Now, what is this? Security field emitters will vaporize all unauthorized equipment personnel. Please leave personal effects. The designated lockers off-site. This also means do not bring any family members who are not enlisted as personnel. Well... Okay, so that's a power cell factory. Security chests. Right. Okay, so we got some power cell factories. We'll probably need those if we're going to be charging stuff. So I'll take both the charging stations and both the power cell factories just to have them. Bro, you got scammed by sound alerts. The hell? Fry, how many bits for a banana up your ass? Take a guess, Buster. Where should I put my charging station? I should have like a cool spot for it. I'm gonna do it in the shimmer with the tinkerers. Oh, whoops. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to get... Oh, I smacked the pylon down. Frick. There we go. I'm actually going to go harvest some of the materials for base design. Say the thing, Fry. Say 0. Accept your destiny. I won't do it. It didn't want a banana up its ass. I guess so, hey? We do need a hammer for this area, right? Sadly. So, I need to look up how to actually... Oh, you guys are still on main screen, but I'll fix that. I need to look up how to actually get the power cells. Consumable items generated by the power cell factory. So that's what we have right now, right? Yes. 1 cells produced every 15 seconds. Oh, okay. Does it need to be powered by anything? But can be broken and replaced by the player to make them functional. By right click, these power cells can be used to charge certain weapons. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Okay. When you get 1 million subs, will you, you know... Terrifying question, dude. It's like I said earlier with frickin' when Pachito was calling someone Unk. It was Renab. I was like, that's a terrifying thing to see. To be called Unk. You guys have no idea what it's like to be called Unk in today's day and age. Okay, I need to go get a hammer. Ow. Face reveal at 1 mil. Yes. Next time I change my name, it's gonna be admin contact. Okay. How often can you change it? I always forget. So I have a tin hammer, dude. This shit sucks. Let's do, let's make a hammer. Let's make a nice one. We don't need anything crazy, but yeah, let's make a platinum one. Oh, you just need 3 wood and 8 platinum. I was like, no way it needs all this. Okay, ruthless platinum hammer. Whatever. Nobody gives a shit. Okay. Potion. Potion. Fly up into the sky. Once more. This will probably be the last time we're doing this, at least for a little while. So I can get this wall. Yeah. Bro's a pelican flying up and all. True. You're now on my second monitor. Let's go, gang. What do you guys think is the most optimal amount of monitors? I think 3 is, like, the most you could probably, like, comfortably do. I think 4 is pushing it. Like, I don't think anybody... You're on my phone on my desk. 0. I don't think anybody's whipping out... Oh, is it acid rain? Yeah, it is. I don't think anybody's whipping out 4 monitors and is able to, like, use them effectively. You catch my drift? I'm gonna shimmer! Whatever, dude. I don't really give a shit. 3, but with 1 vertical, it's good for coding. Yes, I know a lot of people use... I know a lot of people use 1 for, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna build it deeper into this cave. I think I'm gonna build it, like, right here. You have to, like, go through this area to get it. It's kind of cool. But yeah, 4 seems excessive, dude. 4 seems like too much. So that's wall. That's beam. That's wall. And that's pillar. So... Sorry, goldfish. You were just in the way, man. You can't blame me, right? That's wall? These are all wall? Okay, that's what we want, right? Yeah, that's what we want. The space effect really, like, fits well with the, like, futuristic theme. I like it. Steam, music, podcast, work, studying, task, and other stuff. Oh, stream. You just have a tab of Steam open. I was like, hey, valid, to each their own, you know? Whatever you like to do. Okay, so I need my doors. The doors will go 1 there. So my roof is going to be about here. There we go. So I need to come up to, like, there, right? Yeah. And then I can just put this... I like the idea of just going straight up to the ceiling like that. And it just kind of gives an effect of, like, this... this laboratory has, like, been placed here and is in an emergency type deal. Kind of like Subnautica vibes. Y'all catch my drift? There we go. That's kind of cool. Run 6 different Silksong playthroughs. Nah, running Steam on 1 monitor just to brag is wild. Very true. Okay, and then we come here with the charging stations and the power cell factories. And we place, like, we go, like, boom. Boom. We place you, and then we'll do you, like, above on, like, a platform or something. Methinks. I don't really need 2 charging stations, but I just need the power cell stations, right? Let me do that, and come here and put it there. Do that. Ooh, that's looking kind of good. I'm gonna run out. That sucks. Fry, have you ever played Outer Wilds? No, everybody keeps recommending it, though. I'm super down to try it. I do want to play it. Okay, let's do you. And go like such. I'm out! I gotta go raid another laboratory. Infernum, Devourer of Gods took 370 attempts. Oh my god, you are a trooper. Props to you. Holy schmoly. That is crazy work. We are currently building a charging station lab. I like these electrical panels. I like the design of these guys. Gonna put one like up here. Yeah. Oof, pardon me. You... See, that looks good. Ads in 4 minutes? Yes, ads in 4 minutes over on the Twitch side. Not really in the same vein as like Baba or Snakebird, but it's a brain puzzle. That's kind of what I've heard. I'm super down to try it. It's just, I know it'll be a puzzle, and puzzles take me a hot minute. So, it'd be one of those things where we'd have to really prep for. Okay. Boom. And then I take you, and I put you in there? No. Boom. Boom. Come here. You. Boom. Charging. Current charge 18. Okay, cool. Is he playing Rogue Gang? We're playing Ranger. Glorb. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are building a little charging station lab in the underground shimmer, as you could probably see. Don't really need to spell that out for you. It is my first time ever touching this game. We have just beaten Queen Bee after multiple different attempts. It has been a tough fight, but we're making it through. So now we're charging up our hurtful taser because I need that. So can I shift click on these? I can. That is nice. But now it's making me place torches. I don't like that. Boom. Okay, now what's that charge at? Almost full. Okay, so now that's at full. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we have the hurtful taser. We're currently at 100 charge. If we shoot it once, 99. Okay. Good to note. Good to note. We will be having ads in just a moment on the Twitch side, so if you're over there, I do apologize in advance. I can only beat Queen Revengeance mode. Death mode is nearly impossible to. Whoa. I'm currently in Revengeance mode. What's Death mode? Tougher challenge for the more experienced, or for those who want to step up from Revengeance. All foes will pose a much larger threat with highly aggressive AI's increased damage. Bosses will have substantially harder AI changes. Enemies are even more numerous and can easily overwhelm you. Debuffs are especially lethal, and the Abyss is significantly more dangerous. Vigilance and tenacity are crucial to survival. Oh my god. Oh my god, brother. Yeah, I could see why you said death mode is nearly impossible. Jeez Louise. With my current setup, I don't think I could beat Queen Bee. Mostly just because the like sheer number of mods, like mobs, additional mobs. Pardon me. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. That she like draws in. Okay, let's go underneath the desert to this underground lab just to get some more walls and materials. And then we'll have that little area done, and we can use it as our primary charging station. Very nice. Good to know that I should have like a second charger though. Did you say what the next game would be? I forgot. So I'm thinking to look at pivoting towards Pokemon Heart Gold Hardcore Fry and Lock. That is my plan. If you're new over on the Twitch side, I do apologize. We run 3-minute ads every hour just to make things ad-free for the rest of the time. We got to go through here, and then we come over here. And this leads us into the underwater aqua biome, whatever it's called. Dude, these guys are relentless right now. Ads are done. Oh my god. Silas, you always get super lucky. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I think these are the walls that we want, right? Yeah, this looks correct. It's ad time. You guys are building up the ads way too much. They're not that big of a deal, guys. I guess they are for you guys. I don't have ads. Lol. But I better not. I'm the streamer. If I had ads, I'd probably cry. Fry, any shows you've watched recently? Good question. Add me, daddy. Do you have ads, Buzzer? I'm not going to answer that question if you have ads. Prism back? Dude, what is this thing? Oh my god, the taser is busted. That was 2 shots. Oh my god, the taser is so insanely, grossly overpowered. Holy shit. No, I don't? Okay, cool. So I watched a handful of movies on my way to Japan. So I've watched some new movies. Shows, not really, but I did watch a show called Pluto. Very, very good show. It's essentially Astro Boy, but different. And different how, I'll explain. Oh, I can like replace the current ones. That's really nice. That's really nice. I wish I had a way to make these meld cleaner into each other here, but that's okay. So I watched a show called Pluto. It's essentially Astro Boy, but told from a different perspective. One arc of Astro Boy told from a different perspective, so it's kind of cool. It's not your normal, like, shonen anime type deal. Like, Astro Boy is the usual suspects type deal. But Pluto is a whole arc where the main robots in the Astro Boy universe are being killed one by one, so the detective robot picks up the case and tries to solve it. It's 8 episodes on Netflix. Each are about an hour long. But I don't want to spoil any of it by saying too much, so I'll just say that it's pretty cool. It's a mystery, like, thriller. It's pretty sweet. Studying the art of Tibetan monks to walk on water. Sweet. I hope you achieve it. Frick. What are those things called? What are these guys called? Storage, maybe, is what I should look up. Storage? I see. Okay, storage unit is what we want. We need to make a couple of these, too. We'll take 11. We'll put 11 in here. We'll take these. We'll make... Oh, no. We want to make the storage units. These guys are hefty, dude. I don't have a lot of chests, though. Or tungsten. Done. I get 1. That's all I get. Oof. Boom. The power cell. We don't really need that. I've never watched Astro Boy or any anime. Anime really depends on what you enjoy. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Anime, like, you have so many options, which is really nice. So you can really get specific choices. Like, there's horror, there's mystery. It kind of depends, too, because you'll usually find a specific, like, author who makes something that you really enjoy. For example, there's an author named Naoki... I hope I'm saying it right or remembering it right. Let me just look it up here. Yeah. Naoki Urasawa. They made Pluto. They made another manga I've read called 20th Century Boys. They made a bunch of stuff that I really enjoy. And so I just like that author's, like, stories. So, like, I know that if there's, like, an anime for them, I can enjoy it. I know that, if there's a manga for it, I'll most likely enjoy it. So that's pretty nice because, like, I found an author that I enjoy. So that's good to see. Okay. So we should be looking at building our arena for what's his face Skeletron now, because we've got the fighting arena, or sorry, the charging station. So I think we will start harvesting some wood for some platforms, and we'll make an arena outside the dungeon. I think that's the good idea. And while we do that, we can talk about anime. Thank you for the new tags as well, Kondak. I appreciate that. I've seen quite a handful of anime. I tend to read the mangas, though, usually. Mangas just tend to go faster. I can read at my own pace. They're paced better as well. That's the biggest thing is... I've said it multiple times on stream. I'll keep saying it. If you're ever gonna get into One Piece, I always just recommend reading the manga if you can, because that's the story itself. It's not paced like an anime would be, where they have to draw out fight scenes sometimes so that they can buy themselves time to catch up to the manga or whatever, stuff like that. Or sorry, for the manga to get further ahead. That's for anybody who's here and doesn't understand or doesn't know. Filler in anime is very real, and it's so that the source material, the manga, can get further ahead than the anime, so the anime has actual more material to work with. So that's why sometimes they'll take hiatuses, so that they can have more time from the manga. That's why they introduce filler, and that's why they introduce what I call fluff. Filler is the common one you'll see, either a entirely different arc or episode, or usually an entirely different arc consisting of, like, you know, anywhere from 5 to sometimes 30 episodes, right? One Piece has a fair bit of filler, sorry. Now, any One Piece fan is going to tell you, oh, One Piece doesn't have filler. If you look at it statistically, 10% of One Piece is filler, which sounds like a lot, but when you realize there's 1,100 episodes, that's 1,000 episodes that aren't filler. And it's like, yeah, that's true. One Piece has 1,000 episodes that aren't filler, but out of those 1,000 episodes, you have what I like to call fluff, where they're just like, it's like the classic joke everybody makes about, like, Dragon Ball. 2 guys standing in a field screaming at each other for 30 minutes as they power up, right? Okay, let's see how much the taser does to this guy. Taser's busted, dude. Taser is insane. So One Piece has a lot of that. Walking to people to fight them, walking to areas, talking about things in areas. Just any sort of way to not show the actual content of that episode, so that they can like do it next episode, something like that. That's why, like, in One Piece especially, it's not as bad in other anime, but One Piece especially, you just have these arcs that feel like they go on forever, because they do. Like, I've told people, sometimes you'll watch One Piece and it's gonna be like a 2-minute intro, I should say, a 2-minute outro, and then you have, like, anywhere from 30 seconds to, like, some episodes, like 7 minutes of recap, just so they can put out an episode for the week and make their money, but they're not using all the new source material, because maybe the author went on break for a week or something. Because that's what, I read the manga, so Oda will, like, announce when he goes on break. Oda's the author. So it'll always say, like, at the end of chapters, like, break next week or something like that. And if you're an anime trying to adapt stuff, you probably hate to see that, because then you're like, well, shit, now we have to come up with something else or make the episodes longer by doing this. So that's fluff. And One Piece has a bunch of that. So, again, that's why I usually read manga. What if Fry's life was an anime? Life reborn as a Redditor. Dude, I don't think it would be... I don't think it would be that good of an anime. My entire life. You guys get, like, a snippet of what it's like just via stream. but you don't like that worm's dead. But you don't know what the day-to-day is like, which is kind of interesting. Like, I still get to keep that, like, personal to myself, so that's kind of cool. If I so chose. You know, some people will share that, which is fine. It's your life. Do what you want to do with it. But yeah. So the biggest thing with anime is filler and fluff really, really slow down what you're watching and can have a huge problem. And that's why there are websites dedicated to showing you what episodes or what parts of episodes are filler or fluff so you can skip it. There are some episodes in One Piece, early One Piece, that have filler in the episode. Stuff added in the episode that isn't canon to the manga. Filler, by the way, just so you know, is material that's in the anime that isn't canon to the source material. So like a new character could show up and say some words of advice for like 3 minutes, and that's not in the manga, and that's just a way for them to buy time, you know? It'd be a horror anime. That's what you think? Okay, whatever, guys. Let's make some platforms. But I always recommend reading the manga. It's you get the stuff as soon as it comes out. Essentially, you have to wait for translation, but it's a lot better than waiting for anime translation. If you don't like listening to Japanese, which I have no problem with. A lot of people prefer listening to Japanese because they think that the English dubbing is too corny, which, like, fair, but you only think it's corny because you actually understand what they're saying. That's the problem. What the hell happened there? I have a oof that you can play on, like, sound alerts, and it played, but, like, since it's through sound alerts, it has that problem where it just, like, gets scuffed sometimes, so. Is anything unique to the anime filler? Sorry. Let me think about what you're saying here. Anything unique to the anime filler? So are you saying if... Sorry, maybe rephrase that question, because I'm not quite understanding what you mean. I'll say what I think you're saying. I'll say what I think you mean, which is you're saying, is anything uniquely made to the anime filler? And if that's the case, oftentimes yes, but not all times. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So yeah, not... Whoa, snowstorm. This is interesting. I have no idea what this means. This has never happened. We've only seen sandstorms, never a snowstorm. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. We're just going over the mountain anyways. We gotta get to the dungeon. Oh, it makes it, like, harder to fly a little bit? No, it doesn't. Anyways, it really depends. I'd say 90% of the time, if something is made unique to the anime, it is filler. But there are times where the anime can work in tandem with the creator of the manga to add content that the manga creator couldn't fit into the manga. Because I don't know if you guys know about it, but manga usually releases on like a weekly or a bi-weekly basis, with a new chapter coming out every week or bi-weekly. So there are times where the creators can't fit in all the ideas that they want to fit in, so they have to shrink down their content, and they tend to miss some stuff. So there's some stuff in One Piece that I believe is canon to the actual storyline, but it is not in the manga, and therefore some people refer to it as filler. But it is technically canon due to the creator's wishes. Dude, I suck at doing this. If that answered your question, hopefully. So the manga has to shrink down content, whereas the anime has to expand some content. Usually, yeah. Usually the anime tends to do more expanding than the manga does shrinking, because the manga, with its shrinking, is just what they have to hit for the deadline. And oftentimes people will go into that weekly the weekly publishing knowing exactly what they're planning and making, so they'll usually have something already planned out, which is nice. That makes it so they're not really, you know, mad stressing. So we have to fight this guy above the dungeon, correct? Like we beat the old man up, and then we have to fight Skeletron above the dungeon. Why you beat up old people, Pan? Also, welcome in, Redstone. I don't beat up old people, okay? They're asking for it, buddy. I'm back from Renob. How's Renob doing? I forgot Renob's streaming right now. Are they doing Silk Song or is it Hollow Knight? Or sorry, or is it Undertale? My apologies. For how long has it been since I joined? I actually, unfortunately, have no idea. I'm a very bad streamer. I don't keep track of my my viewer join times. I'm just the worst. Gonna expand this a bit more out this way because it feels a little awkward. I think that's pretty good. Twas Hollow Knight, correct? I believe so. I believe the majority of you guys all came from Hollow Knight. Oh shit. There was I had a huge influx during Celeste Hollow Knight. So I do apologize if I can't remember when the exact moment you guys all joined is. It is quite a bit to keep track of, if I may give myself some grace. Oh my god, he's climbing that shit. Also, should have just ended it as I'm a bad streamer. Okay, chill out. One of the things I wanted to try and do before I like fully retire, or not fully retire, but like put Terraria on a pause, was I would have loved to hit shit. I would have loved to hit hard mode before we put it on a hiatus, so we'll see how things go. Again, if there's like a public want for Terraria, then I'm down to do more. And even today's been performing better. So kind of, I'll probably throw up a poll in the Discord and see what people are thinking. But if everybody here is kind of okay to move on from Terraria a bit, just let me know. And I'll make plans and preparations to start something else. We are doing marbles later tonight. Don't worry. I know that. Celeste was 6 months ago. Oh my god, dude. It does not feel like 6 months ago. That's crazy. Get his ass. I'm fine with Terraria. Yes. I know some people are. I know some people just don't care for it, which is fine. You don't need to like every single game I play, right? But I do have to think about my like analytics too whilst playing. I have a pretty good solid following. Like you guys do a pretty good job of tuning in often, and I really appreciate that. Don't think I don't. But I always do like to grow, so I need to constantly think about what's going to help me grow. And I don't know if I would say Terraria is going to be helping me grow more than if I like switched it up to something else. Something else I have in mind. So just something to think about. Juked. Let me just light this up and then I'll read what you guys are saying. Just give me a moment. I do apologize. I tend to just get locked in when playing Terraria, and I feel bad because I tend to not look at chat. Are you gonna do Silksong on stream at some point? For sure, Redstone. I want to. I want to play Silksong. Thank you for the hydrate, Silas. Let me get that in here. I'm not planning my retiring. Was November because it was an acronym for something like mental health something? It was Movember. So like in Movember we just played games that focused around mental health. Because Movember is a charity for men's mental health, where they raise money for awareness for men's mental health, prostate, and testicular cancer. When was Undertale? Bro, like yesterday it feels like. Bro, I wonder why I asked when you starting stream, because I barely remember asking that. That was funny. Hollow Knight's been your longest stream game, 43 hours, then Elden Ring, Deltarune, Undertale, and Amore. Movember was not 6 months ago. It feels like it, man. It's crazy. Time flies. It really feels like it's been like, especially when you have an audience. When you're streaming every day to nobody, it sucks. But now that I have an audience, time flies because I have people watching and I have people to interact with, and it makes everything 10 times easier. I'll make one more platform here, and then we'll give Skeletron an attempt. Is that too low? I think I'll make it one higher. Audience? What audience? We're fake. It's all in my head. I'm real as long as the checks are. Okay, dog. Especially amongst the Twitch viewbot purge. Stop saying that. No, I wanted to get away from the eye, and then I just panicked. I'm still surprised that that happened. Not because I'm like, oh, like, I would never expect them to viewbot purge, but more so that, like, it did happen. They lost so much of their viewer count, and, like, so many of their top streamers lost, like, half their viewer counts. And, like, it's not really being talked about more, I guess. Again, we've talked about this. I'm a pretty outside of the Twitch drama, so I tend to not, shoot. I tend to not always know what's going on in the Twitch sphere, which is fine. I don't need to. But I should keep updated. I should be more aware. Thank you for the hydrate, Redstone. Viewbots don't talk in chat. That is one thing that I'm really, really grateful for is, I always dreamed of having, like, a big following, but one of the things I always dreamed of was having, like, an active following. You can't really compare the two, right? Like, they're so vastly different. You could have 1 million people be watching, but if nobody's saying anything, it feels the same as streaming to one person. Don't get me wrong. Monetarily, it is not the same. You are raking in cash. So you're probably fine with streaming to 1 million people and having no one to talk to. But it just feels so lonely, so isolating. So I do really, really appreciate having viewers who enjoy talking to me and tuning into the stream and just seeing what I have to say and wanting to have their input. It's very cool. And again, I've said it before, but it reminds me of me when I first started getting into, like, the streaming area and whatnot, because I was a viewer as well. So I enjoy making it as friendly as an experience for viewers as I can, because I was also a viewer. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna dump off all the stuff that we don't need in here, and we'll get ready for a nice big fight against Zaddy Skeletron. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. I'm gonna buy some wood arrows so we have them for the fight. Wow, that was a loud thunder crash. Gonna sell that to you. And boom, boom, boom. Come here, potions. Okay. Skeletron who? Zaddy Skeletron, duh. Why are you surprised? Is something weird? Sure, we'll try that many arrows. We'll see how that goes. Let me see this. Let me see what you guys are talking about. It's been a year almost. Wow. If I could time travel, I'm going to time travel back to early 2024 to troll you, Pan. Why? What would you even do? 7 months was Undertale? Wow. Undertale was 7 months ago. That's wild. Fry's too big for it. Played Minecraft with Bigby like 5 years ago. Yeah, my early Twitch days are so weird and scattered. I just kind of did whatever when I felt like it. It's fun though, in my opinion, to have this account because I've had this account for so long. So you guys, like, if anybody looks, they can see when I streamed years ago, one time a month here and there type deal. So it's kind of cool. Same with my YouTube channel. I have all my old uploads. It's my first ever YouTube channel, so it's got all my old uploads. So if I make them public or at least like give you links to the privated videos, you guys can still watch all that stuff. I don't want to delete it. It's really cool. I think it's really cool. Oh my gosh. Water used to make them feel exposed. Okay, whatever. Also, it's fascinating to see what games you've played. Like, when did you play Firewatch? 30th of November. Yeah, we played Firewatch to end the Movember. Man, honest opinion, Firewatch kind of mid. One of my favorite mod pastimes is to add random mod comments to people. Fry stream Jackbox Party 5 years ago. Jeez Louise. I'd dox you, Pan. Okay. I'd want to watch your first video ever. Pin them in Discord. Fuck that. I think I'll eventually reveal them all. Because I'd be fine with it. I just have to go through all these old videos to make sure I don't dox myself. But I'm trying to think what my first ever video is, because I can't remember if it was posted to this YouTube channel, and if it was, if I deleted it. Like, if I check right now, I'll show you guys if you really want to. Like, I'll show you. I'm not afraid. Because I'm not showing anything crazy. Like, I'm not doxing myself. I'm just showing the title of the videos. But they're private. You can't find them. If I go to the very end. Yeah. So, my first ever video on this channel that hasn't been deleted was uploaded June 18th, 2013. I did a Digimon World Dusk Let's Play. So I started playing through Digimon World Dusk, and it is not good. I just started doing it because I watched Let's Players and I wanted to be like them. But dude, I want the old frying pan upload schedule. Look at this. June 18th, 20-minute videos. June 19th, 20-minute video. June 20th, 20-minute video. June 22nd, 20-minute video. 153 views ain't bad. That is 153 views over, what, like 12 years? I guess it'd probably be more like 11 years because I privated them when I converted this to the Frying Pan YouTube channel. But yeah, like, pretty consistent upload schedules. Started getting some likes. This one blew up in views. And then I played through Digimon World Dusk. And then I played... Next was Pokemon Fire Red. And I had one of those videos pop off. Pop off for, like, what I was at. Like, 20 subs. That's pretty good. And, like, again, sure, it's 3,000 views after 11 years. But, like, when I posted it, it kind of popped off. Whoops. Old Fry would destroy at Shovel Knight. Old Fry would crumple up into a ball and die. Spamo playing Skonig? What? What does it be called? What do you mean? But yeah, I played a lot of Pokemon in the past. I played a lot of the Game Boy games and like DS games because they were really easy to record. Because I just have an emulator, and then I don't know if any of you have used it, but 2019 Fry would have beaten Terraria by now. Definitely not. But like, look at this break. 2013, 3 years later, 2016. A year later, 2017. Not even a year though, but like just like a couple months. And then a couple months later, another video. Like in 2017, I started to take it like a little bit seriously, and then I just like fell off. I just kind of got bored again. And then I just had an idea, so I wanted to make a video out of it in 2018. And then 2024 is when I started taking things seriously. What is Penguin? I'm not showing you guys Penguin. And then, yeah, 2024 is when I started posting. So, like, from here on out, from March 25th, 2024, I've posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. And one of them isn't even a video. Who's Darian? It's one of my friends. So, yeah. All music rights go to Skrillex. I used to do like spriting too, like Pokemon spriting. I'm not showing you guys Penguin. I'm not showing you guys Penguin. 1 million subs, I'll reveal what Penguin is. Just know it is not interesting in the slightest. Okay? Penguin, please. I don't know if I'll get like a copyright strike for it. I'd be curious because it's KSI's song. How can I watch it? Okay, wait. Oh God, I remember this stupid shit. Okay, no Penguin. We're not doing Penguin. Penguin is stupid and bad. How many bits for Penguin? Well, maybe we'll do Penguin in the future. Maybe if I do like another charity stream, I'll set donation incentives, and that might be one of them. Like if we hit $100 or something raised for charity, I'll play Penguin or something. Screen shared in the Discord? No. Maybe. Maybe that would be a good like incentive. Join my Patreon, and once a week we all watch one of my old videos in the Discord. Play it as a 72p video. I will play it in the smallest resolution possible. It's a good idea. Okay, so we're making our way over to the dungeon. We've set up our arena. We're going to give Skeletron a fight just to see how it's going to go. Eventually, you'll run out. Yeah, but, like, that's, like, 4... So if we do one video a week, like, if we did, like, a movie night on Friday and we did those old videos, that's, like, months. That is months that I have content for. I'll have to go back and, like, count, but, like, I did an entire playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red. I did an entire playthrough of Digimon World Dusk. I have some other videos in there. Like, I played Super Smash Bros. Melee with a friend, but we played with items on, and we made a video on, like, why items are banned. Why are they so strong type deal. That's what you guys saw. So, what was I gonna say? I can't remember, but doesn't matter. But anyways, one thing... Meteor? Oh, there's a meteor underneath this corruption. Oh my God. Sorry. Anyways, I gotta bounce. See you guys later. Buzzer, if you're wanting to come back for marbles, we'll probably be doing them in about an hour. Just as a heads up, okay? Just so you're aware. Gamble Penguin. But, as well, real quick, I just want to let anybody know, if they're in the Discord and you haven't already, we have a new role. All you have to do is go to the role channel, and then we have a new role. You just react to the message, and you'll get the Marblehead role, which I will ping every single time that we are doing marbles on stream. So if you ever are too busy to watch stream, or just choose not to, which fair. Oh, now we can't fight him because it's daytime. We have to kill him though, right? But yeah, so there's a role specifically for marbles that I will ping every single time we're gonna do it. GG. Okay, I'm just looking at how to get... Yeah, okay. We have to speak to him at night. Okay, cool. So we have to come back at night for sure. That sucks. Whatever. We just have to plan for it. Maybe I'll do some fishing then during the day. Let's do that. Let's do some fishing. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I'm looking in here. That's why. That makes sense. I can ping myself through WB. What's WB? Navy fishing rod. Come here. Let's make some bait. We got the best bait possible. So I'm going to take journeyman bait and apprentice bait. And then do I have a tools? Fishing items. Here we go. Sonar potion, stink bug, enchanted nightcrawler, and the truffle worm. Right. That's pretty crazy. I'll take the enchanted nightcrawlers as well. And then I'm going to take the sonar potions, and then I'll make a crate potion. Oops. There we go. Doink. And then we'll need the conch shell. Magic conch. Yeah, I don't want to be at that one, please. Thank you. So again, if you're shit. If you're joining us just on say this stream, we are actively trying to hook some crates for water walking boots potentially. So that we can make the best boots in the game. I really should having better luck, pardon me. Just fish is wild. Dude. Hey Mike, have you heard about our amazing Pippus deals today? They're the best in town. Trust me, don't miss out, my friend. This is an opportunity you can't afford to pass up. Does it do that every time you do it now? Pan, what if I told you I'm interested in being Discord mod? May or may not be because of webhooks. What do webhooks do? How did he get in here? Handle it, guys. Come on. Dude, only fish? That took like a whole minute and a half to get a single crate. I kind of like the cord idea. That's kind of fun. Klondike for mod protest. Iron crate. And we didn't even freaking get it, dude. Dude, I hate how the crates, like the fishing works in this game. Like it'll tell you, oh, shark, 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 shark. Did I get the drop? Very nice. So we're also looking for shark fins, because if we can just get shark fins, then that just gives us the item we need, which is water walking boots. But we need 5 water walking potions to make a set of water walking boots. And to get 5 water walking potions, you need 5 shark fins. So we're either looking for 5 shark fins or oh, fuck. I forgot what the reaver shark was, and it showed like a cool color. Discord feature allows me to send a message through Python to Discord. They allow me to do many things, including links. It also uses its own account. We get to set up a PFP and username. Okay, that's kind of cool. So main question would be, what would you be using it for? Like you're saying webhooks, but like what would you use the webhooks for exactly? What would you want them to do? Dude, why can they go around? That's actually absurd. Let's go, wooden crate. And now they're trapped in there. Like when you go live, notice. Okay. Fearless Goldfish Warrior. Why am I not getting these iron crates? Pan a can of peas. Maybe when it's doing this acid rain is when I should be coming to this ocean to try and fight sharks. This poor goldfish warrior is just going to kill himself. No! No! I got the tin helmet. May he rest in peace. And my crate potion's already worn off, dude. That is actually absurd. We gotta come fishing when it's like a lucky night. Okay. Water walking boots, please. Please. Quick radar. Quick radar. Heart reach potion. Obsidian skin. Tin ore. Rash aglet. Frick me, dude. I'll keep one of those. Okay. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. Boink. You, and you, I guess. You. We don't need you or you. Okay, cool. And I'll keep these potions over here. Beanade instead of you. Perfect. Everyone, I need to know, what's the best Twitch emoji thing? I'd like to think my Twitch emojis are pretty darn good if I could toot my own horn. If I don't, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll run some, whatever. I didn't know there was a traveling merchant. Blue chicken egg. Cool. Ball cam goated. The ball cam emote's pretty darn good. I will agree. Okay, so it seems like it's becoming pretty close to nighttime here. Put you there. I'm going to just charge up my taser just to make sure we are fully charged. I wonder if I can taser and then like micro off to go to a different ranged weapon. Okay, so I'm gonna magic conch to the other ocean. And this is a quicker way of getting us over to the dungeon, because we spawn really close to the dungeon here. Klondike, commit to one emoji. The emoji power's too much. There's some pretty darn good emotes, though. I won't lie. I do understand why people go emote mode only, so as to like mitigate the amount of chats coming through. But also like, there's kind of an emote for like every mood, which is kind of sweet. You don't really get that with like other platforms and the emotes they have. Plus, Twitch's like backlog of emotes, they just have so freaking many emotes that like that's the reason there's an emote for everything. New PogChamp kind of sucks though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we'll just wait here until we can attempt this. We'll be having ads at about 14 minutes. And then once the ads are done, we might end a little bit early, like 30 minutes early, and we'll just jump into a new we'll jump into marbles. What am I saying? Sub to hundreds of streamers and gather their emotes. I mean, valid tactic. Totally can do that. I can't decide which of these two is my favorite. I do like the creeper one. The creeper one's pretty nice. Explode. Seems good's pretty solid too. That slime is giving me such a nice little assistance by charging my rage. Let it be nighttime. Very nice. Rip a loud fart, and your rage will be ready. No, don't shoot the blue slime. I need my rage to be charged. No! My master cannot be summoned under the light of day. Come back at night if you wish to enter. Come back at night if you wish to enter. Come over here, dude. It's nighttime. It is nighttime. Can I see what time it is in the game? No. Water candle. What? Why do I have water candle? Or is that just in the dungeon? Seems like it's just in the dungeon. Yeah. Could it be called rage baiting? Explode is an emote I don't remember when I got. Okay, now it's nighttime. Defeat my master and I will grant you passage into the dungeon. Okay, so we can't, like, micro, like, another weapon when we have the taser out. But the taser seems to be really strong. The taser seems to be extremely strong. Okay, I gotta be managing my health better here. Wow, he nuked me. Okay. I just have to be managing my health a bit better. I definitely think we can do that fight. Oops, wrong ocean. Can I just be patient, wait for nighttime? It is nighttime. Should have equipped the mantle and Rude Buster, pardon me. Is there a shtick with this guy? Am I supposed to be doing anything in specific? Should I be focusing his... What the fuck is that? Should I be focusing his hands less, more, the same? What's the dealio? Give me the quick rundown of the fight, gang. Just gonna harvest this. Whoops. Oh, we can't try again. We have to wait for the next day. Shit. Okay, that does really suck. I'd say hands are a good target, but I don't know much about this dude. Okay, that's fine. Let's just, magic missile back home. Go up a couple layers. Let's start reading on dude. I'm gonna unpause so the time can actually like pass whilst we are in game. Shoot. Right, it's frickin' penguin because you guys made me open that stupid thing. Okay, where is Father Skeletron? Focus on the hands first for Skeletron. His head takes like only 1 damage when hands are still up. Okay. Okay, so when he starts spinning, that's when he really can take damage. Adds 9 minutes, yeah. We're playing in expert mode, though. Defense of the heads increased by 25 for each of its hands, resulting in total defense of 60 initially once one hand is defeated, 35, and then finally to 10 when both are defeated. During the spinning, its defense is therefore also only reduced to 50, 25, only with both hands defeated. It's reduced to 0 like a normal. Once either the hands are destroyed or the head's health is below 75%, the head begins to shoot homing skulls at the player, which resemble cursed skulls that despawn on contact with solid rock. It shoots 1 skull roughly every 1.3 seconds. Doubles the frequency to 1 skull every 0.67 seconds. Once both hands are defeated, it pauses firing during its spin attack. Skeletron moves faster, has better AI when targeting multiple players with this. It's able to stun lock the player while spinning, all able to almost instantly kill them if they're not able to escape. Huh. Skeletron's able to inflict the debuff slow from the hands and bleeding from the head. Okay, cool. I fucking hate bile water. I mean, don't be drinking bile water. That sounds pretty disgusting. I do want to see what our build's going to be looking like after Skeletron. Okay, we get some pretty big upgrades. Pretty much our entire loadout gets reworked. So that's cool, but that also sucks because I worked really hard to get all this stuff, and then we're going to lose it all here. What about when we make the movement to this thing? Oh my god, some of these bows are like really cool. What about this thing? What's our shit looking like? Does everything be piercing at this range? I guess so, huh? Wait, Elemental Quiver? That's a cool name. Okay, well, I don't want to spoil too much for myself, you know? Whoops, bumped the mic. The fuck is Ophiuchus? I don't know. How do I make a bed? Bed. Let me look up how to make a bed. Beds. Blum, 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 blum. Crafting recipes. Crafting station. I need silk and something. So, like, what about, like, a bed? Just a normal bed at a sawmill. I think I probably just need silk, if anything, eh? Yeah, I don't have any silk. So if we come here, we can make some silk. Let's make, like, 10. Come here, deposit all that silk. Bed. Okay, we can make some really cool beds. Rich mahogany, pumpkin, palm wood, mushroom, cactus, bed, and acid wood bed. You know we make the pumpkin bed. Actually, that's pretty hefty for pumpkins that we don't really have. You know we make the acid wood bed. And this speeds up time when we sleep in it, correct? Spawn point set. Okay. But I thought they sped up time. Sleep, which make time pass faster and gives boost to health regen, similar to chairs and sofas. Yeah. So how do I sleep in it? Oh, just like that. Okay. Time move faster. Time still moves really slow though. Holy shit. Let me just do a quick little checky check of my phone. Gamble 100%. This guy's a mad lad. Holy shit. Okay, Okay, what is this? Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm in a group chat with some friends for like an anime convention, and one of them sent a picture of them in like a furry headset, like suit, furry costume head. This music's so nice. Can the bot do that? Okay. Redstone, I don't think you have that much money. So if furry was so important you stopped Terraria? No. I already stopped Terraria and was checking my phone. My friend just happened to be dressed up as a furry on my phone when I checked my phone. That's all. Delicious. Marbles, will you wait? I mean, we're like halfway there, so no. We'll do marbles after the ad break, guys. We'll do a boss attempt. I'm gonna run to the washroom during ads, and then we'll go do marbles. And we'll probably end a little bit early, but that's okay. Okay, well, while that does its thing, I'm gonna look up how to make campfires. Any wood and aether torches. Oh, any wood and any torch. Okay, that's not bad. Because yeah, they give you health regen as well. Life regen slightly increased. So, vlog camera for the subs, guys. Dude, vlogging's scary. Okay, so I'll admit, there's gonna be no Japan video. I could do a Japan video, but it's gonna be boring because it's just gonna be like pictures and I'm explaining what's going on. I did not record anything. Vlogging is scary. Having to like walk around and like record shit, I feel like a goofball. I usually am one to like just do shit and be like, whatever, who gives a fuck. But like, scary, especially in a country that like isn't my normal home country. Kind of spooky. Just cut up the last stream you talked about it. It just won't make for as good of a video. No two. Why didn't you do that earlier? My girlfriend just sat down. Just sat down. Don't worry. We're not. I can't redeem that right now. I'm sorry, no two. I'm sorry. Huh? You want to be in camera? Yeah. Refund? Yeah, refund. I believe I still owe you one. I don't know how many campfires is a good amount to have, so I'll just take those. Boom, boom. I didn't even have my life regen and like stuff from that. Welcome in, Cross. How's it going? Yeah, I didn't have any of my potions on, so we'll be a little bit stronger once we have our potions and stuff on as well. You owe someone from the Japan stream? I do, yeah. 2 frying pans? What do you mean? Where's the second frying pan? Sir, a second frying pan has hit the tower. Oh, I'm gonna take damage from that. That's such a waste of health. Well, it's okay. We'll see how good the healing effect from the campfires is gonna be. Yeah, where's this second frying pan? I'm very confused. Okay, let's experiment a little bit with the range of these campfires, because I don't really know how they work. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to cover, like, here with it. Let's see how far that reaches. Oh my god, that's, like, really good range. Wow, it reaches up here, too? Oh my god, these are really good. Cool. Good to know. Okay. We'll spawn our little guy, and then we'll wait for nighttime. Both of you are in the room, and I classify both of you as collective entity known as Frying Pan. No, I am Frying Pan. My girlfriend is not Frying Pan. She did not build this empire that I've built. Gotta go for like 5 minutes. I have to look up how to beat a Skong boss. Yeah, sounds good. Ads are going to be starting soon over on the Twitch side anyways. I'm going to be continuing with the boss. Actually, I'm going to run to the washroom while we wait. Miss Frying Pan. Thank you for the hydrate. So please be patient. We will be running through some ads. I'm going to run to the washroom right now, and I'll be back. hear your bowl clacking. What's this? Get pregnant. All right, I'm back. Welcome back, JDs and gentlemen. Okay, we gotta wait for night. Put you on. We've got our fires set up. Dude, this guy keeps wandering outside of his freaking dungeon. Hey, where'd the Be Right Back gameplay go? We had to cut it short, man. It just wasn't working out for us. Okay. So I'm going to yump. And now we come here. Okay, so we're gonna taser his hands right off the bat, because taser does crazy good damage. Oh, I didn't want to get hit there. He hits hard too, holy shit. Okay, that's one hand down. That's a second hand down. Oh my god. No, I got hit by it. Oh, he gets his hands back now. Okay, good to know. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, I say. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. This is a terrifying fight. No! I'm too reliant on taser right now. I gotta chill out. Oh my god, he juked my ass. Whoa. Okay. So it hit through the taser. Oh my god, I tabbed out for a sec. Oh, shoot. Just gonna chug a health potion to be careful. I think this did better damage because it just had faster DPS. Oh, I thought he was spawning above me. Or sorry, he like did a spawn above me. Let's go! Freaking G's, JDs and Lenelman. That is a wrap on Skeletron. Sorry, I tabbed out to open chat so I can actually see what you guys are saying there. My apologies. Yo, never been here, but want to say enjoy Calamity. It was so fun. I ended up making a hybrid build somehow and played this with my girlfriend. Have fun, man. I appreciate that. I hope I don't mess it up. Is it Squarix? I apologize for butchering it. But thank you so much. We're doing a Ranger. We just beat Skeletron. That was our second attempt. That went pretty well. First attempt, we just kind of didn't know what we were doing, so. But yeah, let's go. Welcome in, Lace. Welcome, welcome. How you been? How's your weekend been? Same with you, Squirks. How was your weekend? I fucking hate this Silksong boss. Why? Why is it so bad? Awesome though. Very, very happy with that. Adjusted our strategy accordingly and came out with a fat dub, so it's very nice to see. Let's get back to home base. Now, I don't think we can get anything from Skeletron that will increase our, like, power, I guess I should say. But we'll see. We'll see. So we get Skeletron. We get the Skeletron Relic. So we'll place that down. Very exciting. Doink. Nicely done. I've beat Silksong. Hey, congrats. How was it? How'd it go? I've yet to play it. I've yet to touch it. I don't really want to view anything that involves Silksong, simply because I want it to be mostly a surprise for when I play it, kind of like how Hollow Knight was. I feel like I won't be able to avoid all spoilers for Silksong, sadly, but we'll see how things go. Should I go again? What do you mean, Redstone? Oh, unless you're talking about, like, gambling. Last guy who was here left me some junk. I mean treasures. So that unlocks a couple things that this old guy can sell us, which is nice. So we'll have to take a bit of a look at that as well. Not a random user. I made one at 16. And pretty good. Low-key cheese it by adding a mod called The Stars Above. Love the mod because of the bosses and weapons it has. Ooh. What's, cheesed it? Cheesed it? What kind of weapons and stuff does it add? Like, does it just add, like, overtuned stuff? Summons a small skeletron. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, we're keeping that on, right? We have to. Sorry, Sparking Honey. I don't want to go back in. 2 times damage sucks. Everybody's just pampered with Hollow Knight's 1 times damage. Okay, treasure bag. What do we get? We get a skeleton mask, a Skeletron mask, and the bone glove, and that's it. Huh? Is that all we get? Shoots crossbows at enemies while you're attacking. That seems like that might actually not be a bad upgrade for us. Just more range damage, but I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't say any new accessories or anything for pre-wall of flesh, which is kind of bad. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep this Shadow Curse. I'm gonna go talk to the guide to see if the guide has any recommendations for crafting with shadow crystals. I'm kind of curious. Oh, they just kind of act as another gem so far. Terra storage upgrade. Upgrade storage unit to 640 capacity with a radiant jewel and any diamond. Storage access. Acts as another access point for viewing the stored items in a storage system. Oh, that's really nice. Allows the remote access of a storage heart. Access storage center for component. Okay. Basic portable remote crafting access. Okay, so the shadow crystals were added specifically for the crafting thing, it seems? Or does it just act as a... There's probably something we're missing on this. We'll have to find out later. I have a friend that's beat 100% with max money. Oh my god, guys. The people who 100% the games like day of or like second day of are very impressive. It took me 3 days to 100% Insomniac Spider-Man, the first one for the PlayStation, but that was with a full-time job. So take with that what you will. But nice. Now you have to kind of grind for the weapons that added a different kind of attack, like Mystic. Further into mod, there was melee that was a paintbrush that had different effects like poison venom. That's so cool. And I'm assuming probably like each attack that you let out was a different paint color, which would be a different like effect. That's kind of cool. Twitch broke as soon as I gambled, so I missed a minute or two. I see. Check it out on a different world in your own time. I highly recommend it, though. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate the recommendation. I'm going to call you Squeaker. I feel like that fits the name, and I need to call you something. But I stream multi-platform on Twitch and YouTube, Squeaker, and we're about to move over to a game called Marbles on stream, where you can just compete in marble races. And I usually do it at the start of every month, and whoever wins gets a free month for the sub gifted by me. So if that sounds interesting, consider hopping over to the Twitch side. But if you're popping in just to say hi and good luck with the Terraria, I appreciate that and I respect it. But yeah, I think we'll swap over right now. So let me save and exit. We did quite a bit. We beat Queen Bee. We got the weapons we needed. We beat Skeletron. So now we're going to be getting primed for hard mode. So that's very exciting. Because I think, yeah, next is Wall of Flesh. So we could enter hard mode maybe next stream if we decide to continue playing Terraria, that is. I'll throw a poll up in the Discord. Made it to the top 25 on Panbucks. I've only done that one time before. Nice. Okay. Here's the easy link. Thank you. Thank you, Klondike. John Klondike. Okay, so marbles on stream. Let's boot this up, dude. I haven't played marbles on stream in a hot minute. Oh, my God. Let's get our music back up, too. Give me a sec here. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. John Marble. I gotta get to Act 3. Okay, Pan, Silk Song is Game of the Year. Tiny spoiler if you want to know why. Do not tell me. No spoilers. I don't want any spoilers. Will do. Gotta re-get Twitch. Also, Stars Above mod does a lot with weapons, especially range lol. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you for the recommendations. I appreciate it. And if you're headed to bed, thank you so much for joining and chatting just for a little bit. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good rest of the night and a good week. I stream Mondays and Fridays, so if you're wanting to stop by, we will be continuing streaming at least on those days. As for Terraria, I'm not too sure what we will be doing on the Friday. Marbles. How do we enter marbles? Once I start a race, it'll say !play on the screen, and it's pretty simple from there. Race. Oh, wait, we got more stuff on the main screen, I think, right? Build and dust. What the frick is dust? Step right up to the dust shop, the one-stop shop where your marble drain. Okay, whatever. We don't care. We're going to race. And check Discord spam and memes. Red is bench, blue is the boss, in the worst area in the game, like row waterways. And the boss is after an arena of 14 enemies. I counted. Jesus. What a boss run, dude. Holy, that's disgusting. All right. At Marbleheads, it's time. Come test your might. Okay, I'm going to give the Marbleheads a couple minutes to join if anybody's wanting to do so on my Discord. So we're going to give them a bit of time here before we start up. Same thing goes for you, Lace. If you're wanting to hop over on the Twitch side to join in on the Marble Fun, feel free. But I feel like I remember you saying you don't do Twitch. Oh, Lace, you're God Tamer, right? Okay, we're good. My Marblehead has arrived. Okay. So normally what we do is we go random 4 maps. So I want to do not race, but I want to do Grand Prix. But I think if we're going to be doing 6 players, we should do, or sorry, 2 winners, we should do 6 maps, or should we do 7? What are we thinking? Because 6 maps is quite a bit. That'll take us a while. Do we just type !join? I believe it's !join or !play, but it's once we're in the game, the map. 2 rounds or top 2? We're just gonna do top 2 to keep things simple for now. I don't know if I'll have the time to run 2 separate rounds. Have you just now noticed that? Yes. Give me a break, okay? So again, the Marbleheads role only pings those who have it. And to get that, you can just go into the rules channel in my Discord to get it. I believe, yeah, 9 people have it. So we'll wait a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we have most of the people here. We have Klondike. Cannoli can't come. They had to leave. Minecraft Man can't come, I don't think. Cord, but I don't know if they can come. And then No2 and Klondike are here, and Seiko Take might be here. They might be lurking. But let's get into it. I think we'll do 6 maps, and we'll randomize each 6. So we've got Voz Lab, Robotic Roadway, Twisting Tumble, Endurance Test, Hard Landing, and Twisted Toothpick. So 6 random maps. I have no idea how they play. I don't remember really any of the maps. It's been a hot minute. We're going to get in. We're going to give another minute or 2 for anybody who wants to join, and then we'll get started. Yeah, I couldn't be here. Oh, shoot. My bad. My bad. Okay, exclamation mark play to join. Exclamation mark play to get yourself queued in. Mystic is in. Klondike is in. I don't know where you guys are. Oh, you're in the flask. So where do you guys go? Do you guys go in there and then you go through the... That's so cool if that's the case. But I don't think it is. I actually have no idea how this map works. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Exclamation mark play, I can't tell if I'm in. Let's see. Redstone Engineer, Mystic, Klondike. Those are the 3 people who are in right now. We'll give it a couple minutes. Silas is in. I'm green because I'm a mod. True. No2 is just here. There we go. Okay. I think that's probably all we're going to be getting for today. I made a roll for it. I pinged the roll when we're playing, so we shall see. I'll start it here. See you later, Lace. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you have a good rest of the night. Hopefully we'll see you throughout the week there. All right, let's get it started. You got 10 seconds. If you're not in, exclamation mark play to join up. Otherwise, we will be seeing you in the next round. I'm curious to see how this works. Does it pop you out the top? Oh! That's so incredibly cool. Okay, sorry. I've never played this map. This is so cool. Usually... Okay, wow, that's super cool. Anyways, with the robotic arm grabbing the flask that you're currently residing in, you guys are going to get poured out right into the toilet. A bit of a separator on the back side there. It really does no real work. Let's rush down to meet our competitors at the bottom, going through these glass tubes, spiraling back and forth, round and round until they get to the placement mat at the bottom. Mystic and Redstone, followed by Silas and No2, both picking good tubes. Klondike following in behind with Milky Matcha. They're battling for last, whilst we catch up. Mystic somehow dying, falling off the map. Same with Silas. Milky Matcha follows suit. Klondike, do they as well? They do. It looks like we will only have 2 finishers for this map if they finish at all. This is seeming to be a deadly map off the rip too. So unfortunately, Redstone Engineer with a very commanding lead. No2 getting hung up on the dongles. Everybody loves the dongles. But deadly maps are the scary ones to watch out for. You can die at any point in time. Spamton. Anyways, you can die at any point in time, and that just eliminates you from the race. Good thing there are 6 races in total, so dying here does not mean you lose the whole game. Redstone with a nice little bounce from the Bunsen burner into the bowl of bad alliteration. All right, here comes No2, and they get shot off the map. So it looks like it is only going to be Redstone Engineer winning this map, potentially. So we will just have to see if Redstone gets lucky enough with their bounces, and they don't. What an incredible first round. Congratulations to no one. You guys all died. Moving on to the next map. Points, these don't count. I don't know how you have 595. What? Can you, like, play on your own time and it count? I have no idea. Anyways. No 2 has 0 points as far as we're all concerned, okay? Okay, we might have to do our own calculations at the very end, so we'll have to keep that in mind. What the fuck? Everybody got 0 points for that game. So how come you got 595? That's cheating. Next map, Robotic Roadway. I have no idea how you have that many points. What by DNF? 0 points, DNF. DNF stands for did not fish. Oh my god, look at those spinners down there. Anyways, exclamation mark play to join up for this round. You do have to do it every single map, so unfortunately, if you're not here for every single map, the chances of you winning are pretty slim to none. We're going to go quickly change the gameplay from Terraria to Marbles to see if maybe that brings any new viewers in. But again, exclamation mark play to get in on this badness. Exclamation mark play, Silas. The background's so trippy on this one. I don't really like it. Exclamation mark play. There we are. So Silas is in. Redstone, Milky Matcha, Klondike, No 2. I feel like we're missing someone. Mystic. Mystic, are you still here? Doesn't really look like it. I'll give Mystic 10 more seconds to join if they so choose. But unfortunately, it looks like they won't be. So we will be... Oh, Mystic, if you want exclamation mark play, quick. Oh, no. Unfortunate. Won't be able to get in. We'll have to get you on the next race. But we're watching to see who can get out the fastest of this Plinko. It looks like it's going to be No 2. Is that John Marble? Okay, no. It looked like John Marble was behind No 2. John Marble is behind No 2. Oh, my God. This might be a terrific John Marble victory. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my days. All right. Looks like No 2 and John Marble are fighting for first. Celebrity appearance of John Marble today. You don't really see that often, folks. Oh my gosh, I'm a little starstruck, so my apologies for the lackluster commentary. Milky Matcha and Redstone taking the elevator going up. Redstone falling off the map, unfortunately. Will Milky Matcha follow suit? Looks like Milky Matcha's just kind of stuck. They do get pooped out. All right, we'll see how that affects LeBron's legacy. Meanwhile, No 2, Klondike, John Marble are fighting for first. It looks like a pretty tough one. No 2 kind of gets airlifted up, almost falls out of the map. No 2 and Klondike on the right side. John Marble on the left. He will avoid the spinners because John Marble is just built different. Will Klondike and No 2 follow suit, though? It looks like they are. Silas following up the backside. Oh, Klondike fell off the map. Silas does make it through. John Marble will most likely be tonight's sole winner if everybody keeps falling to their deaths. I see John Marble up there. I'm going to keep track of them. Oh, Milky Matcha fallen to their death. So we've got, for the only 2 actual competitors in this map, No 2 and Silas. John Marble is just a placeholder for the GOAT. Is somebody... Okay. I was like, is somebody knocking? Ooh, I think John Marble fell off. Oh, no. John Marble's right there. Ooh, a nice little... Ooh, through the needle's eye. Getting hung up on some blocks, but since John Marble is like an SCP entity, he doesn't break the blocks for other players, so unfortunately, John Marble will take first, but it's an unofficial first. It looks like No 2 will be following up with a solid first, unless Silas can use this momentary pause from the blocks to his advantage. Oh my god, somebody paid that block off. There was just pieces in No 2's way, and it looks like it's going to keep holding him back, but Silas is getting stuck on the turnstile and can't do anything about it. Coming down with some speed. Can he avoid the block? Oh, and No 2, unfortunately, will take it. Unfortunately for Silas, congratulations, No 2, on a well-fought victory in the second race. Well done. So, 10 points to No 2, 8 to Silas. We are not counting the 595. So, No 2, just count your own points. Keep track of your own points. We might have to figure something out afterwards. Bro, how could John Marble fall? John Marble could never fall. Next map is going to be Twisting Temple. You do not have 595. You have 10. So again, exclamation mark play. Unfortunately, you don't get queued in for every single map. It does make it a bit fair, though. You can't just queue up at the start and then walk away. You got to be here the whole time to get your points. pretty valid in my opinion. So we've got No2, Klondike, Silas, Redstone Engineer, Milky Matcha, and Mystic. We will hit play. Exclamation mark play to join if you are wanting to get in on this Marble-tastic madness. Looks like a pretty short map here, so we'll see how this one goes. Mystic looks... Oh, no, they're all into bowls. The bowl, pardon me. It just looked like Mystic might have been the first. Who will be the first down the tube, though, is the question of the hour. They're all edging it. And it looks like it's going to be Mystic. We'll follow the marble action out the tube. And it looks like No2 took a bit of a lead over Mystic coming through that tube. Is this actually 4 players? We have John Marble here. Once more, John Marble wants that win. John Marble said, hey, last match, you didn't give me my points. I'm here for him again, okay? Tough battle for second with John Marble and Redstone. Milky Matcha follows suit. They're all getting shot straight into the hole. Perfect timing for everybody. No2 gets knocked aside. John Marble takes a commanding lead. It looks like John Marble will win once again. Nobody can hold a candle to the champion. That much is true. And round they go. Klondike does look to be like they are in the official first place. It's the replay. Don't spoil it. Don't ruin the fun for everybody. Klondike comes up, gets knocked to the side, but is able to make a recovery. And they do secure first place with No2 coming up in second. Congratulations to our 2 victors there. Looks like everybody will place on this one. Congratulations, Milky Matcha, on the 3rd place. Those are our podiums for our 3rd race. Congratulations. Well done, well done. Applause all around. So Klondike, you take a nice first place victory. No2 second, Milky Matcha third. That knocks Klondike to 11 points. No2 gaining 9, so No2 is at 19, and Milky Matcha is at 7. Redstone and Mystic, unfortunately, still not on the board for points yet, but on the board in our hearts. Let's move on to the 4th race, Endurance Test. 3 down, 3 to go. JD's and Lenelman. Exclamation mark play. You know how it's done. You know the rules. Get in here. All right. Do we have everybody in? We got Klondike, Redstone, Silas, Milky Matcha, No2, and Mystic. If anybody is here viewing and wants to get in on the action, exclamation mark play. First 2 places get a free sub for the month. That's what we do every Marble Monday, so feel free to join on in. Otherwise, we've got 10 seconds to join in, so you better get in now. Exclamation mark play. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, and they get sent down the slope. Ooh, a nice little speed boost. Didn't see that one coming. All right, round and round they go. It'll take a moment to go down this toilet bowl, so we'll get a nice little angle. Actually, I like making it a mystery. We're going to go down here, and we're going to see who it is first. Actually, I like doing it this way. You guys might hate it, but I love it. All right, and it does look like they're fighting for first. Let's get to see. Nobody's taking a commanding lead. Those are always the more boring races. And No2 is first out the turnpike again. No2 is just been on the ball today. Pun intended. No2 has been front running most of the races, if not all of the races. So you guys should take something out of No2's books. But No2 has had a sticky history with obstacles. But unfortunately for the competition, No2 smoothly careens past them. If anybody can hit the middle path, now would be the time to do it. Milky Matcha possibly coming from behind. Unfortunately not. Staying in that last place. But it's not going to be the end. There's a couple different obstacles where a middle path can secure a nice clutch up. No2 does have quite the commanding lead, though. This does look bad for all of their competitors. And it looks like No2 will get out of the turnstile. Yes, okay, just barely. But Klondike landing on top. Klondike saying, hey, I still got some fight in me. I'm going to go back in for round 2, I guess, actually. And Silas taking over Klondike's second place. No2 still with a nice little lead here. Milky Matcha, unfortunately, still in last. But, hey, Just because you're the last one in the race, it doesn't mean that you suck, because you still came out here to race. But No 2 is going to be coming against these feeler pads. I don't know. I don't know if these are like the things you step on and they're like therapeutic. Oh, and No 2 is sliding down the middle path like I was saying earlier. Silas following suit. There's going to be 2 diverging paths. If Silas can sneak past No 2 here, he can! Oh my lord. It looks like this will be a Silas victory, but we'll see on these wall ramps. It looks like Silas can hold that lead, conserving more of the forward momentum. First place for Silas, second place for No 2. And Redstone Engineer looks like they will be coming up for that third place. Congratulations to our podium. Milky Matcha, still lagging behind, but that is okay, because at least you're able to finish. Anybody who knows regular marbles knows that Spammo has a tendency to never finish. So there is that. All right. 16 plus 8 for Silas. Very nice. Redstone Engineer puts himself on the board with points, getting a nice clean 10. No 2 gets 13 added onto their previous 19. Congratulations to our podium for that round, and congratulations to everybody for completing the map. My ass got distracted by something shiny. Yeah, that was crazy. Can't believe your marble went back in. Anyways, exclamation mark play, as always, to get in on the action. This looks like quite the interesting course. We'll do a little bit of an overview. With the right side, it looks like they're going to be taking a nice starting position with that booster as they come down the rail. Though the left side has a rockier start, they get a booster to clean up some of the distance created by the booster on the right side. And then you launch onto these slate plates with some speed boosters down the way. Looks like we got quite the long map. So let's go all the way back to the start to make sure we get this. If you're here and you're wanting to play, exclamation mark play, get in on the action. And we will get started. We got Redstone, No 2, Klondike, Milky Matcha, Silas, and Mystic was right behind me the whole time. Sneaky fella. All right, 10 seconds to join, exclamation mark play to get in for our 5th race. All right, and they are off with all the marbles sliding down. John Marble going beside No 2 saying, hey, we've had our differences, but you're going down this race. And into the tube they almost go. They're edging the commentators. Okay. Oh, okay, guys. Finally. All right. And they're out. I can't control this camera. Where am I going? All right. Mystic decides to take that right path, followed by Redstone Engineer, getting, like I was saying, a pretty large lead. They'll be staying in the first as far as positioning statistics go. But the left side will get that nice little speed boost and close a bit of the gap. But it does look like the right side is the better way to take. Most of the competition is taking that left side, though. Oh, my God. And Mystic gets launched off the map. Mystic just has not had good luck today. Redstone Engineer avoiding the boosters. Interesting and controversial play. John Marble, the professional that he is, careens past Redstone. Here comes Klondike. And, oh my God, Silas coming down out of nowhere. Oh, but unfortunately, too much speed can be a bad thing. You want to maintain a healthy balance. All right, bumping along the rails. Milky Matcha coming in with some speed. Redstone has decided to bounce between the walls for some reason. Klondike is coming down the straightaway with a nice little lead. Milky Matcha to behind. Redstone followed by No 2. Unfortunately for Silas and Mystic, they have been booted. Ooh, Klondike shot into space. Can he land in the bowl? Oh, unfortunate. Milky Matcha does make it through, though. Will Redstone Engineer get bumped? No, Redstone Engineer won't. No 2 simply gets stopped. We'll see. Maybe No 2 goes into space. No 2 does go into space. Milky Matcha, congratulations on the first place finish. Redstone Engineer coming from behind for a solid second. Congratulations to our 2 finishers on a deadly map. That puts Milky Matcha at 7 plus 17 and Redstone Engineer at 10 plus 14. A pretty even point distribution for Redstone and Milky. Congratulations on that race. All right, moving on to our final map of the night, Twisted Toothpick. Now, I've unfortunately lost some good friends on this map. This is not a map for the faint of heart. This map will chew you up and spit you out. And then when you're done and spat out, they'll chew you up again. Exclamation mark play to get in on this one. We got Redstone, we got Klondike, we got Milky. Milky and Redstone, they want that first place, and understandably so. It is a pretty close match for those two. We got Silas, we got Mystic. It looks like we got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. All right. Exclamation mark to play if you're wanting to play, and we'll get started in 10 seconds. Good luck to all of our competitors. He gets 17 for winning, but I get 10. I don't know how they distribute their points. I don't know how it works. Don't ask me. I'm just the commentator. All right, and they're off through the Plinko machine. Looks like no Redstone has taken the lead. All right, I hate the Plinko machines. You can never tell who's in the lead with these things. And first one down the turnstile is going to be Silas, as they take their split decisions on which kind of funky paths they're wanting to take. It'll shoot them up and spit them out. Round and round they go. Silas in the lead, Redstone following, Milky in the rear there for the top 3. Ooh, hitting into some dongles. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a match of who's coming out of these first. Silas manages to sneak his way through. Mystic with a jump up in position, coming into second. I believe they're in 4th or 5th there. Round and round they go. Looks like that left one is a little bit worse to be taking. We'll see. But Silas still in the lead with Mystic in the behind. The right-hand side does put you in a better position. Left hand, you end up smashing into the wall. So it looks like any on the right side will be in a better position. But Mystic does squeak through very easily, finds the path. Won't get hung up on the turnstile too much. And headed into the blender, whatever this thing is. The sorter, I'm not too sure. The ski lift. We'll call it the ski lift. Oh, Redstone Engineer somehow fallen off the map. Unfortunate for Redstone. Looks like that is unable to be first place. Potentially could get a second depending on how everybody else finishes. We'll have to see the results of this race. Mystic with a commanding lead. No 2 in behind. Milky Matcha coming quick up, but Mystic is going to secure this win. So it looks like it's going to be a battle for second place with Klondike, No 2, and Milky hot on each other's tails. Milky dodging all of the pikes. Ooh, except for the end. Commentator's curse. I'm so sorry. Klondike's coming up. It's going to be a photo finish. Klondike and then No 2. Congratulations on the podium. Milky Matcha with a finish. And then Silas. Silas. Just can't stop bumping into walls. Now it's going to be a case of if Silas gets hit by the DNF firewall, it looks like it might be the case. If Silas gets hung up on these poles here, Silas might get erased from history, destroyed, and unfortunately just gone forever. Definitely maneuvering around these pillars. It looks like Silas might be able to save himself for today. Ooh, okay. We're looking good. Good. Congratulations, Silas. Avoiding death narrowly at the very end. Well done. Congratulations to Mystic, Klondike, and No 2 on their placements. Mystic with a clean 19, putting himself on the board. Milky, Silas, and Redstone all tied at 24 apiece. Very impressive. Unfortunately, I believe that it'll be a tie for 4th place. I guess maybe 3rd. But No 2, I believe, will be the winner. No 2, how many points did you have? 32? So plus 12. So that's going to put you at a solid 44. So congratulations, I believe. We'll see. We'll see what the thing says. All right, in our 3rd place, bronze on the podium, we've got Redstone Engineer. Congratulations, Redstone Engineer. In 2nd place, we've got Klondike. Congratulations, Klondike. And in 1st place, we have No 2. Congratulations on the gold medal performance, No 2. You deserved it. Front running for so much of the race. Coming from behind for some of those clutch ups. It was well fought. Who knows how different things could have been if someone had lived on the first race. We'll never know. We'll never know. Congratulations, No 2. Congratulations, Klondike. And congratulations, Redstone Engineer. Now, Klondike, you're a mod. So you get your subs bought every month by yours truly. Would you like to give your sub to Redstone Engineer? Or are you just going to be greedy? What's the call? Yopan, I have to ask you something. Yes, I have come back. What's that? Yes, I would. All right. Klondike, the good player, passing on the generosity from winning. Okay, see, okay, so it keeps your points separate. That's very good to see. Okay, good. So we'll have to remember that next time. So a tie for third with Milky Matcha and Silas, but Redstone was the one who persevered somehow. Maybe a better time. I'm not too sure how the system worked it out. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Milky Matcha and Silas. Next month will be your month. I hope to see you competitors out there because you played a darn good race regardless. So I hope to see you in the next ones. All right, let's get our subs dealt out. No 2, congratulations on the first place victory. Here's your 1 month sub. This will last you a little bit into September. You will hold the John Marble role with Klondike. Klondike merely gave Redstone Engineer the sub for the month. However, the role of John Marble in the Discord will be given to Klondike as well as No 2. So they will hold that until the next Marble Monday. So a little bit shorter than the average. I do apologize. Or sorry, the sub will last into October. My apologies. You guys will hold the title of John Marble in the Discord a little bit lower than the average, but still, it'll be okay. You still have that victory, so well done. Solidly raced. It was a wonderful effort from everybody involved. But I think that will be stream for today. So, thank you so much for everybody who joined. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Can't be here without you. Can't do any of this without you, so never forget that. You guys are just as important as me. So I appreciate that. But yes, I got some stuff to do. I got to upload VOD. I got to upload Friday's VOD. I got to do some stuff tonight. I got to do some meal preps. Pan Silk Song when? Silk Song's already out. And you already know that. You beat it. But thank you so much for everybody who came and joined and had a wonderful time. Thank you to the Marblers. GG's all around. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And we'll see you on Wednesday when we're continuing Inscription. So if you want to see more Inscription, make sure you be there. Anyways, thanks so much for joining, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.